committee the health minister Honourable AKANDOH etiye ese omonfanye ehwehwemu ewo enema esi wo rage no abusua committee ne di omonhwehwemu ayede aba omawiye na abusua ehwehwemu no utie committee no omo spokesperson ensem odi tu Ghana it seems there na rejoice nurse ni na no si yabu no amanensa ehwan ene sa ne ekeka ho no it was not true na abusua mesrew so obenya abotre na wahwe video no akosi na wiye mesrew sa ha Lions TV GH se on subscribe to your channel na abusua obe subscribe amaye na wo don sa abo adoma no so se be ya the video bi ato you be the first person abusua obehunu video no uko Facebook so a the same uko TikTok Lions TV GH all the streams all the platforms abusua Lions TV GH ti ebesrew se obe subscribe ayre amaye no follow your page no abusua yenya abotre na yenkotie nsem a committee na Honourable AKANDOH the minister for health eti yes omonye sa investigation enam nema bi ekoso ebla raf eko Ridge hospital wono na omompe assemblable no abusua the committee ne di omon investigation ayre aba na wiye na no ana message obenya abotre ye nyina akwakohwe video no na wodi wadwenkere aba the comment section wono wa share video na ayre amaye
reported her injury to the hospital the day after the incident, that's on the 18th, and was further treated. There was no evidence of fracture on her left wrist or dislocation of her right shoulder joint as documented by the medical records. She was, however, had been treated at the time we visited. Had been given some pain relief, he has been recommended for a bed rest, and also has received psychological support care. The last but not the least objective was that the committee also found that the number of staff on duty per shift in the hospital was woefully inadequate. The number of medical officers in the month of August is 1 doctor per shift. That's 3 medical officers per day who are permanently working in emergency, supported by 1 specialist per day. Any other doctors who come there as a team to attend to cases and go away. A total of 7 medical officers and 2 specialists were available on duty for a month of August as emergency room permanent staff. We also found out that, for example, out of 88 nursing staff who routinely work at the emergency department every month, only 54 are currently on duty at posts, with about 34 of them already vacated posts for various reasons. This has brought extreme shortage in the number of nursing staff who also support the emergency medical doctors. Honourable Minister, apart from the 4 main things, there were other findings that we want to bring to your attention. The committee also visited the nurse in question, the rotation nurse, Ms. Chocho Rejoice, who was alleged to have been physically attacked and was receiving care at the hospital. When the committee visited, indeed, we saw the patient in bed. The document available to us from the medical record, as I already said, had no indication of fracture or dislocation of the said staff. And he has received some psychological support as well. The committee was able to chance on the specialist who also attended to her at the ward at the time we visited. And at that time, the staff had been discharged to go home and come for review. We also found that the emergency department of the hospital, Honourable Minister, is an extremely busy place with a lot of human traffic and clients seeking care at the same time. And almost 100% occupancy at all times. It means that every time the beds are almost all full at Ridge. It also received most of the trauma and acute referrals across the whole region, especially in the nearby areas where they don't have any medical facility, for example, La. And most of this traffic all flow to Ridge as a primary source of care during emergency. The last observation was that Mr. Opon, who was alleged to have been knocked down and who was brought into the emergency, and that called for the rest of others coming in, has also been seen, treated and discharged at the hospital. At the time we visited, he was fully conscious. He communicated fluently to us and had no obvious challenge when we went there. However, they have diagnosed him as having a base of skull fracture and yet to come for review on OPD basis to be seen. Honorable Minister, when we met as a committee, we received in-person witnesses. One of the persons we invited is Mr. Ralph St. Williams to come and testify to the committee. He agreed to come, but on the day of our appointment, he called with the lawyer that he would love to make a statement for the committee to use instead of being there personally for his own personal reason. So the committee agreed to receive a statement and evidence from him and his lawyer. Honorable Minister, I must say that I have just a brief summary of what he presented. The exhibit are all attached as a full document for your review and understanding. From his statement copy that is attached to our report, the witness stressed that his distress and frustration was escalated by a nurse who made provocative remarks in the context of emergency, and this triggered his response. He also stated that at no point did he physically assault any medical staff or witness any person from among the bikers assaulting a hospital staff. He also made another assertion that no patient was intentionally filmed or videoed or targeted as his recording, because everything he did was targeted toward the delay, and that he thought the committee and any other person must have that urgent concern to see. And the last submission we've had from his 6-pager report, that he has submitted 4 video exhibits, including a Facebook live video, as evidence to assist the committee, and the committee actually gone through and you have given a report in your recommendation.
Yes, a committee, no, omo findings are omode eto the honorable minister enimuna. It seems even the Rich Hospital honankasa no so no, there are some near be as say day omode gu akwam it boasts to the energy of the staffs no. Na almost to me omadwuma send ye say efata e receive patients no in a way almost so ebe satisfied na eno na honorable minister enso so nsem on so eduka ho nsem on so ye dey on so edutu dwa enie.
I'm so very grateful to the committee, Dr. Lawrence Ofori Bodu, for the wonderful work you've done so far, especially with this very short notice. You were given 1 week within which to submit your report, and you've done justice to that. We have done this because we assured the good people of this country that when the committee completes its work, we'll make the findings of the committee available to the public. At this point, we have done that, and I can assure the public that we'll see to the full implementation of the recommendations. And I can hear far-reaching recommendations even going beyond Rich Hospital. The next phase of the implementation of the recommendations, for me, is the most important stage. And so I can assure you that not only are we going to see to it that Rich takes back its glory, but we'll make sure that whatever work you have done will also have positive impact on the rest of the health facilities we have in this country.
Abusuana we ni nsem a honorable minister enso ede to so ewo omo investigation wo mo ye no. Abusuana me so say I Lions TVDH. Ye be so say wo de wadwen kire e be ba comment section no a share video na ide. Amaye. Abusua me hia wo so hia me. Ye be so be hwa wo so ye. With all due respect. Shalom.